Hey guys, welcome out to the range. I'm doing some brief target maintenance and I thought I'd bring you with me on some of this. Recently I taught a class out here and one of the guys in the class had an LPVO and it was raining pretty hard that day, and he found out the hard way that just because something has a lifetime or extended warranty or whatever doesn't always fix the problem. What I'm getting at is this: when you have something that may have a dynamite warranty, man, look at that. I'm gonna have to get that repaired again. See that crack? Keep beating these up with rifle rounds, but steel is sacrificial. Anyways, when you're dealing with equipment that may have an extended warranty to it, at a certain level that extended warranty is almost irrelevant. And here's why. From a real world standpoint, if that piece of equipment leaves you hanging, then the extended warranty is irrelevant, because if that piece of equipment has cost you a limb or your life because it failed, then nothing was really gained from the money that you saved. By the same token, on the other side of that, if you have a good piece of equipment like that micro T1 that I've got right down there, I've had that optic for years. I want to say I've had it for at least a decade now, and it has been abused, not intentionally like you know, being beaten or anything, but it has been ill-treated because it's been in environments where it's taking hits all the time. It's around rain, dirt, mud. It gets banged off of cars, and it just takes a lot of abuse. Well, that optic has never failed me. I mean, like ever failed me. And it's one of those deals where if you know that you have quality pieces of gear, then you know that they're not going to leave you hanging because they've proven themselves to you. And oh, by the way, see where the barriers are over there? From there to here is 275. So now you guys kind of have a mental image. To give you an idea of what we're talking about, that white barrel just to the right is maybe a little bit wider than a man. So that gives you an idea of just how far this distance is. People are always talking about 500 and 600. Nah, bro. Just try hitting crap at 275 and let's talk. See that ugly right there? My nephew Nathan caused that many years ago. Still kicking, baby! So anyways, as I was saying, if you're talking about quality gear, quality pieces of gear, optics, lights, what have you, then you basically buy it once and then you're done. You know, you take that, oh, that costs, why does that cost so much? Well, because it's quality. And once you buy it that one time, you're pretty much done forever. Because like I said, I've owned that micro T1 now for a decade, and all I do is change batteries about once a year. And of course now I'm gonna have to start changing batteries a lot more often because now I'm using that thing way more than I used to. But change batteries periodically, and the equipment will not leave you hanging. So there's your training tip for the day. Invest money in good gear, guys. Don't cut corners on yourself. Don't lie to yourself and say, well, you know, I can get this because it's gotten really good reviews. Well, ask yourself who's writing those reviews. Because if the reviews that you're talking about are bought and paid for reviews, and if you think that that doesn't exist in the industry, you're kidding yourself, because I know it does. Remember guys, I used to be a magazine writer, and there's a reason I'm not a magazine writer anymore. not because I was canned from the industry, but because I walked away from the industry. Because the line was so freaking thick, it was unbelievable. Trash that never should have gone to market was going to market, and you, the end customer, was being used as a beta tester for some piece of junk that failed, and yet the manufacturer was using us to basically foot the bill for making the product better. But what that really equated to was we were spending money on this trash, and the manufacturer was learning off of us, using our money to fund making the product better. But in the interim, we were being stuck with products that weren't meeting expectations. So that's something to think about. I'm gonna get some drills on. As always, guys, it's important that you look at things from a critical standpoint. If you're not dealing with good pieces of gear, then all you're doing is shorting yourself. As always, I thank you guys for watching. God bless you all. Get those guns out and practice. Have a good one.